Adi's been on everybody's mind to come back, and we're going to see him have a chance to like, prove that he can still do it against Penguin, or maybe Penguin can show that he's had a year to think over the Zetterburn matchup.
So the initial ban, we are getting gates out of the way from Adi. I know Penguin's comfort stage is Tower of Heaven. That is what he loves to go. It's just where he practices his movement. It's where he practices everything. So we're going to see what the first option is. I imagine Adi would opt to go to Forest Floor just because of the small top blast zone.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, especially because Absa can quick attack across that triangle of battlefield platform so well, whereas Forest Floor going from one platform to the other one is a lot harder.
Right.
That can limit the movement a lot more. And then the smaller blast zones, like, they both have pretty smallish ones, Forest Floor being a bit smaller. So that blast zone and consistency, I think, will really just helps Adi in the long run, because like lightning kicks are just gonna kill you.
Yep.
Especially off stage when you're dealing with Absa's Cloud too. Like, that's going to be a nightmare on any size blast zone stage for you to have to worry about.
The thing about fighting Penguin is that sometimes you just have to accept that once you get hit off stage, you're going to die. And so you go to stages with smaller side blast zones because it doesn't really make a difference for you, but for him, he dies earlier.
Yeah, that's actually such a huge conceptual thing for all platform fighters, is if the other player has the stronger edgeguard game, take them to the smallest blast zone stage, because it doesn't matter. You're dying off stage regardless. At least you're putting them on a tighter clock. And I really respect that as a decision. It's something that I've seen recently with, like, Crom mains, for example. They're like, oh, you're edge guarding me. Let's go to Smashville. Like, it doesn't matter to me, but if I hit you with an F smash, you're dead at like 40.
Done. You're done. So it looks like they're still getting things set up on stage. They were in the middle of bans, but
they switched seats, and I don't know why.
Oh, it's probably something to do with the stream setup and the layout and all of that.
That would make sense, yeah. Oh, because Adi's on the other side, on the character select screen.
Right.
Yeah. That symmetry actually makes a huge deal for, like, clarity for us and, like, the stream runners and stuff. Yeah. Not to mention the audience. Are they switching chairs again? Oh, now they're just moving chair. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
They want
God.
the colors to match on the chairs themselves. Okay.
Ring around the rosy.
I mean, their colors already match on the character selector at the pink outline for Zetterburn with Adi's pink shirt.
Yeah, but now he has the red and the pink, and those are like kind of similar colors. Whereas Penguin, he's the blue color, gets the blue chair.
Yeah. Blue color, blue chair, blue everything.
Matches the ports.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Actually, the color synergy of these guys is really on point.
It's insane.
I'm impressed. All right. But anyway, this matchup. One of the things that I'm aware of is Zetterburn versus Absa. I talked a little bit about quick attack movement. It actually isn't as big of a deal for Zetterburn just because the threat of Fireball just covers space for such a long time. It gets in the way of those jolts, and then we already saw what happens if you're on fire and get hit by an up smash, but it doesn't even matter. Wow. What an opening statement. I'm not the same as I was a year ago.
And one of the things that, Zetterburn can do really well is just kind of short hop, throw a fireball, and covering the platforms. Because Penguin uses those platforms to move around, so if you just have a hitbox there, there's not much you can do. But still, not a good start there for Adi. We're not seeing as much fireball as we were expecting.
Yeah. Adi, though, patiently makes his way back down to the ground. And Penguin's doing a really good job kind of kiting him around. And
More bad DI there on the down smash, going to close things out. Still, Penguin's in a solid spot, doesn't have to worry too much. Does get the down tilt. Good air dodge to get behind the cloud, but now he doesn't have that option available. Makes it back to stage regardless.
That was just by a hair, and what a great use of the Thunderline to just punish that parry right out.
Single up B into jab lets Penguin do whatever he wants out of that situation. And now, oh man, he is so low. Still has the air dodge.
This is really scary.
Out with it. Tries to do the backflip. But no air dodge now.
Because the cloud in that position covers just around the edge, and somehow Adi sneaks by it again. He's like, sneaking by Absa's recovery, edge guarding options is so hard, especially when you have such a limited recovery arc.
Does not get the tech chase down smash, and that lets Penguin reset the situation, get stage control, get that Thunderline, and now he is up a stock on Adi.
Here we go. Adi, though, has the opportunity to take this stock right back if he finds just one good smash attack.
You know, Absa's not as light as Rasker, but she's still up there.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen what Adi can do to light characters.
Oh, I love that coverage with the cloud just on the platform to cover tech options, but yeah, only 58% this time, and if Adi could live as long as he did last time, this could be an even game.
That was really rough DI, though. Still manages to make it back, but his air dodge is gone. Penguin has the cloud there. He is in full control of his edge guard situation.
Yeah, and then we have the coverage with that ticking bomb on top of everything else, weaving right between the cloud and Absa, and manages to sneak on with a fireball.
Yeah, he gets the fireball, makes it back on stage. Now he has full control. Has to watch out for the Thunderline again, but no, Penguin makes a new cloud.
And there we go. Quick
Center stage back air.
That was really nice, though. The quick attack 2 and then dropping down with that back air. But that was, I was really scared for Penguin at the very end there. He was set on fire. He was at around 50%. Things could have gone very nasty with just one more neutral win for Adi.
And I think the important thing to keep in mind is that quick attack, it looks kind of silly and janky when you're, seeing it used well. But if he misses that, he's in pratfall.
Oh, yeah.
He's just chilling in the air.
Or if it gets parried, and you can also crouch cancel it, too. There's a lot of vulnerabilities to it.
I have seen him go for the craziest mid-air upbeats like that.
Adi waiting.
Pushing this character further and further.
Oh, doesn't get the wave dash after the back air. That's kind of huge for him. Now he's caught off stage. Penguin's keeping it going. No way!
That was insane. Down tilt into the exploding cloud. Not ready for the tech option, but who can blame him?
Yeah, because that's such a scary situation. If you DI out for that down tilt so that you avoid the bomb, then you just die off the side of the stage.
It just never ends with Penguin. Always pulling out more and more tricks out of the hat. Time to see what he's got next. Adi trying to even up this game, but Penguin not feeling any pressure at all.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad. Like, that's the second time I've seen the back air whiff when it came to the up strong for Adi, and meanwhile, he lost his second stock. Such good patience with that right there on the ledge, just waiting out that invincibility. Penguin staying on it. Okay, finally dying after that nair up strong.
And again, like, there's a fireball right there. We need to see more of that.
Yeah.
That is absolutely like what Adi needs, because he's trying to get these approaches with like dash dancing and spacing and aerials and all of that. And Penguin doesn't care. Penguin is more than happy to play that game with him, and he needs to start contesting more space with fireball.
Penguin can just outmove anybody. If you just try to keep up with him that way in neutral, it never pans out. There we go. Oh no, the third time! This is so sad for Adi.
Now Penguin has the explosion ready to go, and that kills at 110 from the bottom of the stage on Treetop. Not something he was expecting, no purple, so may have been able to DI that better, but he still wasn't expecting to get hit by it in the first place.
Absolutely. This is, Adi's looking a little bit exacerbated. Has a smile on his face through it all, though, and opening up with just straight up a fireball right in Penguin's face.
And I'm very curious why he's going back to the stage in particular, because I know Penguin loves the stage, especially because of his strong edge guard game. It gets you off once, and there is there's no stage for you to run away from.
Yeah.
You have to fight him, and if he gets the opening, you're off stage, and he's able to convert for 50% or a kill.
It's so easy to corner carry here. We have Adi, overall though, using a lot more fireball, at least in this early game, right? He's helping so much. As soon as Penguin tries to retreat with quick attack, right, it's just a fireball following his back, and Adi takes the first stock. This is the first time he had the first stock to begin with. I mean, he has no more time to change, though. He loses one more game, he's out of the bracket.
If there's a time to turn it up, it is now. We are seeing the fireballs come out. He is in control of the pace of the game, and he is feeling much more comfortable.
Oh my gosh, yeah, getting himself another solid forward air. Lapping now Penguin in percent, which when you're Absa against Zetterburn, that's even more terrifying.
All right, Penguin just waiting, goes for the up B.
Oh, looking so confident with that chase, even though he whiffed it.
I think there was a little bit of a flub there on the punish, but still has a whole stock over Penguin. Doesn't have to panic just yet.
Rolls right out of the way of the Thunder Line. Great awareness. That cloud wasn't even on screen. I forgot about it.
Down tilt into up air, calling out Penguin's recovery option. Really good reaction there.
Adi on still his first stock, and look at this, already 40% on Penguin's last. It looks like he just kind of clicked all together. Finally, a Thunderline doing the job, but Penguin needs to keep these edge guards super clean if he wants to keep Adi from taking a game.
And he's got to be careful on that top platform. One up smash up there, especially at a percent like this, he is dead.
There we go, up tilt into Nair, but gets the parry.
Oh no, and he just shines, stays in place. I think he didn't get the waveland afterwards.
That could be big, but he still has a little bit of breathing space. Adi off stage, though. Makes it back on with a bear. Really
good DI there on the Nair. Gets off stage, resets the situation.
Oh.
Just slides in. Just slides in and does it.
Because so much happened there, right? Because Adi's immediate thought was jumping up on that high platform to cover the quick attack angle there, because we've seen Penguin so comfortable up there. Penguin, recognizing that that's been a habit that's been exploited, goes down, and like immediately Adi drops down, wave lands, gets himself that that punish. Wow.
And I think Penguin was expecting a less safe approach because he was just kind of throwing out a jab, and then Adi just scoops him up with the up smash when he's not expecting it.
It's just basically like, I wasn't expecting to destroy you there. I thought he was going to play a little bit of footsies with me. But
sure you can.
Yeah, just dealing with that sheep outright. Adi finally getting a point on the board, but this is the scary part now, all right? Where the hardest part of making that reverse 3-0, you have to win twice on your opponent's counter pick back-to-back.
Now, I know Penguin likes this stage, but honestly, I feel like he's done poorly on it in the past. This is something where he tends to counterpick people, and I see them winning on here more often than not.
I feel like you're right, Windows. I can't really remember too often where it's Windows running away with the game here, because we see it against him and Keikasol, for example. Oh my gosh, almost getting that slide just a little bit too far in the tech roll by Penguin, and Penguin trying to reclaim some momentum here. It's not going to happen, though. He's still caught off stage.
And I definitely understand what he wants to go for with the shorter side blast zones, that platform, both in the middle of the stage and up top, giving him room to extend his combos. But against a character like Zetterburn, I feel like that's going to work more in his favor because he has more room to get these offstage edge guards.
Yeah, and when I look at the platform placement here as well, right, there's only that one moving platform, which really limits your movement even more than the fireballs did. And meanwhile, it's just like if you're forced to box hand-to-hand with Zetterburn, things get a little bit dicey.
I like the angle there on the up B, but goes for an up smash on the platform right after. Probably a flub, wanted to drop through up there. Still, though, like last game, he has a full stock lead, doesn't have to rush anything. I think he could have just gone for, a smash there. He wanted the confirmed kill.
It looks like Adi's kind of recognized that the normal bread and butters aren't coming together for him, so he's just playing as if they don't exist, which I can't fault him for.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not working at the start, if you're playing off, you have to change things up.
You have to play it how you are on a given day, because otherwise you'll just keep whiffing and keep beating yourself up for it not happening. There we go, though. Forward air, once again, like you pointed out, Adi, once again, has that 2-stock lead. Finally, the up air takes it out. 22%, Penguin retreating to the far end of the stage and already having his cloud covered with the parry.
Tries to cover up high with the fireball, but it doesn't even matter because he can just drop down, go for a forward air.
Beautiful angle. Wow, getting around two Absa clouds.
This situation is so crucial. Penguin needs this to come back in the game, but no, Adi makes it back to stage.
Adi touches ground and gets caught out by the cloud, but he's still okay, holding onto the walls. But now no air. No, he still does have his air dodge.
Does burn it, gets up with the fireball, and air dodges through the up tilt, resets the situation. Penguin's got to be careful. He's starting to get towards fire kill percent. Up air coming through for Penguin, reaching the platform.
All right.
Anyone's game at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Penguin needs to be on fire for a smash attack to kill consistently here, but Adi's been having a hard time converting off of those fire moves.
Well, and he's holding in. That's such a scary thing to do. Penguin's got him up to 72%. It's looking like he's going to be off stage. Soft hit of forward air doesn't end up resulting in a kill, but he still has the advantage. He's still punishing Adi's landings. Finally get the reset.
Off stage once again. The pity flip getting over the cloud. Once again making it back on and throwing out the jab just after the parry.
Doesn't parry the cloud there, and now Penguin, who has center stage, ends up retreating.
This is seriously a last hit at this point. Oh, making the hard call, but the sour hit bear.
Is that going to be what ends Adi's tournament? Have to find out.
He's caught in the corner, but Adi has navigated the situation in the past.
No air dodge.
There we go. Beautiful coverage by Penguin, using the Thunderline, covering every point of landing for Adi, and winning 3-1 over the person